Hello everybody and welcome to today's Nightwave reset video for August 24th, 2025. Let's see what we have going on this week. Okay, in the objectives, as always, we have the kill 500 enemies, complete 15 missions, and kill 30 Xmas units. These are here every single week, so please make sure that you are doing them because you cannot recover them as a recoverable objective as opposed to the other regular weeklies. Then after that, we have the path less traveled, complete 5 different steel path missions. If you don't have a lot of steel path nodes unlocked, now might be a good time to be out doing that. Then we've got nothing but profit, kill the exploiter orb. Last week it wanted profit taker, and then this week it wants the exploiter orb. We're just going around killing all of the orbs, I guess. And then we've got friendly fire while piloting a hijacked cruise ship. Destroy 3 enemy fighters. This one is a bit of a pain because not every ship that you're shooting at is tagged as a fighter. So this one personally, I just think this is a pain. But if you enjoy Railjack and you want to do this objective, there it is. Then we've got a Beast Slayer, defeat the Aura Worm. That's the boss at the end of the Juviri Spiral. And then for the dailies, we have Reactor, kill 150 enemies with radiation damage. If you have Corvex, all Corvex abilities radiation, or you can just put any radiation mod on a weapon, or do heat and electricity, which is also radiation. And then we've got meow. You want to say hi, Kiana? Okay. And then we've got Arsonist, kill 150 enemies with heat damage. And then we have Swordsman, complete a mission with only a melee weapon equipped. In the store this week, we've got the 3 Vauban parts that are always here. We've got the Orican items, the Nightane, the Kuva, and then a Heals Weeblet. So if you have nothing else that you want to spend your credits on, there's all of these items that are always here. And then in helmets, we have the Protea Mav helmet. This one I do like because it gives her this long ponytail, which I think is cool, but I'm not crazy about these little neck flap things. We've got the Octavia Cadenza helmet. As an Octavia main, I'm not crazy about this, but if you enjoy this helmet and it works for you, that's great. We've got the Necros Shroud helmet, if you want Necros to wear this spooky mask. We have a Nidus Mixini helmet. It's weird. Kind of reminds me of Bug Eyes, but there it is. We have a Steinax Gearsec helmet if you want to get this helmet for Steinax. We've got a Garuda Bathory helmet. Now, this helmet I do think is cool. I do like the little knife thing, and the front profile on this is actually pretty nice. And then we've got the Nyx Menticide helmet. Not really a fan of this helmet. Not really a fan of most of Nyx's fashion options. Honestly, I think the best option for Nyx is just to slap the Eleanor face on, honestly. We've got an Equinox Solstice helmet. There's better ones out there, but there's also worse, so it could be worse. We've got a Corvex Raxpart helmet. This I would definitely be getting to build because I'm not a fan of Corvex's base helmet. Because Corvex's base helmet is like just a tall cone head. We've got an Atlas Tartarus helmet. I really don't have any opinions on this, but if you like it, there it is. We've got a Hydroid Traytone helmet. This is really ugly. I don't like Hydroid's alternate helmets that are in the store. And then we've got an Ivar. Meow. You're very chatty, Kiana. Are you helping with the video? Okay. Alright, and then we've got an Ivar Zoroaster helmet. I think the hat's cool, but I'm not a fan of the look of the face. It's just not very cool. Then we've got the Dual Kara's Solstice skin, if you enjoy playing with this weapon. These are Korra's signature weapons as well. We've got a Ureli Physalia helmet. This is a pretty neat helmet. We've got an Arcaplasmor Solstice skin. I have this because I like this weapon, but if you enjoy this weapon, you may want to check this out. We've got an Inaros Anubis helmet, one of my personal favorites. We've got a Neza Circa helmet with the typical Neza ribbons. We've got a Temple Rocket helmet. Temple doesn't have a whole lot of options. If you don't like the basic helmet, here's this one. We've got a Citrine K-Light helmet. I have actually changed my opinion on this helmet. I used to think that I did not like this helmet. However, compared to the base helmet on Citrine, I think this is okay. I mean, I do like the Aphrodite skin, but it doesn't display this cool geometric geode stuff on her. So I guess I actually like this helmet now. Then we've got the Atlas Shikoro helmet. I'm neutral on this. I don't have opinions on it. We've got a Gauss Mag helmet. Not really a fan, but I'm sure a lot of people like this. We've got a Wolf of Saturn 6 Left with the bright background if you want this for your profile. We have a Frost Aura helmet blueprint with the cool Frost Halo. We've got a Fulman Solstice skin if you enjoy this weapon. We've got a Drendold Lot helmet. He doesn't have a whole lot of options, so if you want this helmet, there it is. We've got a Neza Jinza helmet, which I personally like the face in this one. I think this is a pretty good Neza helmet. And then we've got a Mag Coil helmet. Not really a fan. Then we've got Deadly Maneuvers under the mods. This is for the Magnus Singular, not the Ac Magnus. We've got a Shotgun Scavenger Aura. Not the most useful king, but if you enjoy collecting, there it is. We've got Combat Reload for the Tigris, which is only headshots and for a shotgun at that. We've got the Holster Amp, not really the most useful. And then we've got Dreamer's Bond. This one I recommend everyone pick up. If you don't have this, this is just a universal polarity that you can put in. That's what the little squiggly circle kingy is. And it's great for leveling, so if you're not sure about a frame or you're just leveling something for mastery points, this is an excellent aura. Then we've got Pistol Scavenger, not the most useful. And we've got Deadeye. Could be useful situationally, maybe like during Eidolon hunts. Then we've got a Fragor Brock skin, if my character would like to rotate in the next 10 years so everybody can see. We've got a Karak Desert Camo skin blueprint, if you like this weapon. We have a Saturn 6 emblem. We've got a Trolls Kubridon Floof, just a little happy fellow, and always a good use of credits. We've got a Pangolin Sword blueprint if you have not yet collected this weapon for mastery points or you actually like this weapon. We've got a Glassmaker emblem. We've got a Plasma Sword blueprint. Again, if you want for mastery or you like this sword. We've got a Kinetic Siphon Trap decoration. We've got an Exorcist Shock Camo skin if you like this weapon. We've got a Heat Sword blueprint if you enjoy this or you want to get this. We've got the Purging Slash augment for Excalibur, which is a pretty decent survival mod. We've got Prison Guard for Mirage, which is always a popular pick. This makes Mirage's last ability more like a laser turret that moves around with her. Excellent augment, definitely recommend. We've got Purifying Flames for Ember, a good survival mod. And then we've got Brainstorm for the Trocada. This is only on headshots, and it's only for regular Trocada. So keep that in mind. And then we've got the Saturn 6 shoulder plates. If you were not here during the season that all these were released, they're now back for Nightwave credits. So if you're waiting for this piece, it is here this week. That's it for this week's Nightwave Reset video. I hope this information helped you. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.